So there was this headline going around about X-creator payouts, and look, it's a way bigger deal than most people realize. It signals this massive, massive shift in the creator economy, and honestly, if you're not paying attention, you are absolutely going to get left behind.
Okay, so it all kicked off with this one post from Watcher Guru back on January 2nd. And, over 1 million people saw this and probably just kept scrolling, right? Like, oh, cool, Elon's paying more, whatever. But here's the thing you have to know about Elon. When he makes a move like this, it is never what it looks like on the surface. There's always, always a deeper game.
So that begs the question, right? Why now? And what is the real strategy behind what seems like just a simple business decision? Well, that's what we're going to do. We're going to break down the history nobody's talking about, the real reasons Elon is suddenly throwing cash at creators, and most importantly, what it all means for you.
To really get what's happening, you've got to see the pattern. This isn't some new trick. It's a blueprint, a playbook he's used before, with Tesla, with SpaceX, and guess what? He's running the exact same play with X right now.
So what is this blueprint? It's 4 simple steps. Step 1, buy something broken. Remember him walking into Twitter HQ with the sink? Classic. Step 2, burn it down. He fires 80% of the staff, renames the whole darn thing. Step 3, rebuild it in his image. And finally, step 4, scale to dominate. That's the end game.
And this is the key takeaway. Listen up. We are right now in step 3, the rebuild. So these increased payouts, they're not some random act of kindness. Nope. It's a totally calculated move in this rebuild phase. It is all part of the plan.
And look, this payout thing didn't just come out of nowhere. It's the last piece of a puzzle he's been building for years. Think about it. 2023, he launches revenue sharing. That gets creators thinking, hey, I can make money here. Then 2024, subscriptions come along. That teaches us, the audience, to actually pay for stuff. 2025, he rolls out long-form video, giving creators a place for their best work. And now, this big payout increase is the final push, the big incentive to get creators to jump ship.
Now I know what you're thinking. This is just about fighting YouTube. And yeah, you're not wrong, but you're not totally right either. That's just the surface level. There are 3 much bigger, deeper reasons for what he's doing.
Okay, reason number 1. X has a massive content problem. It's great for breaking news, hot takes, memes, the best, right? But for that deep, long-form stuff that keeps you glued to a screen for hours, the educational videos, the deep dives, that's YouTube's world. If Elon really wants X to be the everything app, he needs that kind of content, and it looks like he's finally ready to open his wallet for it.
Reason number 2. And guys, this one is huge. It's not just about video, it's about Grok. Every single thing you post on X, every tweet, every thread, every video, it's all being fed directly into his AI model. So when he's paying you to post, you're not just a creator, you're an AI trainer. The more quality stuff on X, the smarter Grok gets, and the bigger his competitive moat becomes against Google and OpenAI.
And reason number 3, this is pure classic Tesla playbook stuff. He's buying market share. Just think back, remember when Tesla was selling cars at a loss, giving away free supercharging for life? They weren't trying to make a quick buck, they were trying to win the entire market. He's doing the exact same thing here. Overpay creators right now, get them hooked, make them dependent on that X income. Then, once he's dominant, he can tweak the numbers. It's a loss leader strategy, plain and simple.
But, and this is a big but, for the actual creators on the ground, this whole strategy has created a really messy, super inconsistent reality. It is not all sunshine and rainbows. So on one hand, you see stuff like this. Creator Chris Coffey flashes his dashboard, almost $4 grand in payouts. And you think, wow, the potential is obviously insane right now. Looks amazing, doesn't it?
But then, hold on, a little while later, the same guy posts this. Payment stripped, gone. 6 million impressions for a $0 payout. And this, right here, just perfectly captures the frustration. The rules feel like they're made up on the fly. And whether you succeed or fail feels like a total roll of the dice.
A lot of this chaos comes down to X trying to reward what they call real posters instead of grifters. Those accounts that just spam polls, use AI avatars, and post obvious engagement bait to farm impressions. This whole shift is stirring up so much drama because, well, the platform itself seems to be struggling to figure out who's who gets paid, and who gets the boot.
So for creators, the end result is that every single payout cycle is just pure drama. You've got some people getting rich, literally making a fortune,
And then you have others who are playing by the rules, doing everything right, and they get their earnings wiped out with no explanation. No one can tell them why. It is truly the Wild West out there.
But let's zoom out for a second, because this isn't just about creators and payouts. What we are really, truly witnessing here is a direct, aggressive, founder-led attack on the big, slow-moving giant in the room, YouTube.
And this is where X has its biggest advantage. See, X is on offense. They move fast, they're always changing things, and it's led by a founder who can literally tweet out a policy change and have it implemented tomorrow. YouTube, they're on defense. It's a Google company, right? Which means it's slow, it's bogged down by brand safety, by lawyers, by endless meetings and decisions made by committee.
And that's why this is such a massive deal. Don't get me wrong, YouTube is still the king of video. But for the first time in, over a decade, it has a real competitor. And oh yeah, that competitor just happens to be the richest man on the planet, a guy who has proven time and time again he couldn't care less about short-term profits. If you're sitting in a boardroom at YouTube, that has to be terrified.
Okay, so what does all this mean for you? How do we take all this high-level strategy and turn it into a concrete game plan for your content?
All right, here it is, your 5-step action plan. Super simple. Number 1, do not abandon YouTube. That would be insane. Number 2, start posting on X, like now. Every platform rewards the people who show up early. 3, repurpose your best stuff and post it natively. Don't be that person just dropping links. 4, watch your payouts like a hawk. See what works, see what gets rewarded, and adjust. And number 5, probably the most important, just be present. Be on the platform. You can't understand the game if you're not even in the arena.
Look, the bottom line is really this simple. Elon needs you. Right now. He needs your content to fix his platform and to make his AI smarter. And to get it, he is overpaying. That's your leverage. So use it. Use this moment to build your audience. Build that income stream while the payouts are good and the algorithm is on your side.
Because make no mistake, this is an opportunity, but it is a temporary one. This window, with the high payouts and the favorable treatment, it's not going to be open forever. So the only real question left is, what are you going to do before it closes?